So I've decided to start a new series about crazy things that have happened in my life, and today we're going to talk about the time that I was hit in the head with a flying hammer. And yes, I did say flying hammer. So picture this. It's junior year of high school and I'm part of Habitat for Humanity, and our Habitat for Humanity decides that we're going to go on a trip to Tennessee for spring break to build some houses. So one of the days we were doing roofing where every single person was up on this roof, probably 40, 50 feet up, because the houses there are on stilts for drainage. So we're all on this roof, probably 20 of us, and we have tool belts, and every tool belt has like a hammer that's hanging off the side, nails, anything else that you would need. And so they call out to everybody, okay, it's time for lunch, and almost everybody in my group is like, okay, we're going to come back up here on the roof after, we're going to go to lunch. But my friend Max and I, being, I thought, the two nice people that we were like, oh, we're going to actually stay a little bit later and we're going to finish doing the roofing so that when everyone comes back, we can all do something else. So just me, Max, and a couple of workers stay up on the roof. So me and Max did end up finishing the roof, and then we were like, all right, now we're ready to head to lunch. Now, because the houses were so tall, like I was saying, there had to be somebody who held the top of the ladder at the very top when you got on, and then someone at the bottom. So Max is like, you can go first, and I go down the ladder, and as I go down the ladder, they were taking each person's hammer and throwing it off the roof because they were like, this is a safety concern. We don't want someone's hammer hanging off their tool belt to get stuck on one of the ladder rungs and God forbid you fall 40, 50 feet from the ladder. So they're taking the hammer at the top of the roof before you go down and tossing it off. So I get to the bottom, my hammer was already thrown down, and I'm walking away. I know that Max is coming behind me next. And so as I'm walking, I turn to the guy behind me and I'm like, thank you so much for holding the ladder. And right as that happens, Max is coming down and I feel boom, straight into my head. It sounded like a metal clang. Now, my friend Max is kind of like a jokester, so my first inclination was, oh my gosh, Max took a metal bucket and whacked me in the head with it. So I turn around, I'm like this, and I'm like, Max, why would you hit me in the head with a metal bucket? And he was like, Rachel, that wasn't a bucket. He was like, that was a hammer that he threw off the roof. Yup, sure enough, they had taken Max's hammer, waited to throw it off, and accidentally one of the workers